Let me tell you a story about a man who history has almost forgotten. A man who rose to power at the age of 25 and then became the youngest prime minister at his time. A man who fought as a soldier for his country. A man that fought without no good gun, no good boots, no salary, but still, he was still willing to fight for his country. This is the story of Valentine Stresser. So listen attentively. Valentine Stresser was a common soldier who was fighting for his country, Sierra Leone, under the continent of Africa. Valentine Stresser did not rise to power through decades of political maneuvering or inherited privilege. Rather, he rose to power through the frustration and the anger of a legitimate soldier who was sent to war without no boots, no good gun, and no salary. That frustration led him to the doorstep of power. Then he plotted a coup and overthrew the sitting president, whose name was Joseph Saidu Momo. Then, after sitting on the seat of power, the people of Sierra Leone started seeing him as the young savior of Sierra Leone, because as of that time, the country has already been crippled by bad leadership, corruption, and brutal civil war. But as the youngest head of state as of that time, he inspired hope across the nation. Many people believed in him wholeheartedly, seeing him as the Messiah who is going to liberate Sierra Leone from the old folks, the old politicians who has crumbled the economy. But what was supposed to be a new beginning was now becoming a nightmare for the people of Sierra Leone. The civil war intensified. Civilians were being killed in thousands, many amputated. What was supposed to be a new beginning for Sierra Leone has now turned to a nightmare for Sierra Leone. But mind you, Valentine Stresser took power in the year 1992. But guess what? 4 years after being in office, he was overthrown by the same coup plot plotted by his own deputy, whose name was Julius Maada Bio. The reason for the plot was that he was delaying the democracy of the country. That instead of him to fix an election date for the people of the country to choose their leader by themselves, he was not delaying. Maybe because he was enjoying the seat. So for that reason, they decided to do what? Plot against him and remove him from seat. From that day, life became difficult for him. His wealth began to come down. By the time he was 50 years old, he had nothing left to write home about. Even his name was being forgotten by the people of Sierra Leone. This is an example to show you that power in a broken system sometimes can become a dangerous trap.